4.0. Good night, good night. How's everybody feeling in here tonight? Everybody feeling good? Everybody get some good foods? Everybody feeling nice and yeah? Welcome to the Herbal Lab 4.0. I am your host, Mr. 21, aka Uncle Looney. You can check out my Looney boards over there somewhere. I mean, custom Looney boards and whatnot, and custom t-shirts as well myself. And tonight we're going to kick things off with our host of the most, well, not myself, but the lady who brought this and put this forth. This is the second one I'm a part of the Herbal Lab series, where we promote health and wealth and health and wellness, and we introduce our people to the community and develop the businesses and stuff that we have going on. And next year we want, well not next year, but the next one we have more people, we want to expand and get more people in it. It's a nice way to know and give back to our community, help our community, and reach our community, and support one another. That's what we're about, right? So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my good friend, the one who's brought me here all the way from Hamilton after battle through some traffic and car issues. Got here kind of late, but I am here to the Almighty. Give thanks. Right? Without the Almighty, we would not be here. We would not be able to bring forth all these great products that I've been walking around and showcasing on my TikTok and all that stuff. And yeah. So without further ado, I don't know if she's ready yet. You set? All right. So we have Enku Luxury Honey Butter in the building. We have Dr. Patsy in the building. Right? We have Bobo Julius Artistries in the building. Right? We have Dynasty in the building. Right? For ladies them. That self-care, that good. Yeah, I tell me check out last year. Yes, they are getting like it. Good look. That is it. Right? We have Nile Valley Books. I was walking around showing the whole heap of books, whole heap of content to open up the mind, trust me. Nice. You have children's books, you have books for the teenagers, you have books for us, the elders, everything there for the Bible, everything is here. And then we have we have one mix of food over here. Come and get some tonics from here, that liver warrior and the mucus warrior. Right? And we have fabulously matched by Fee in the building. Get your complexion matching on. Yes, come right here. We are at 1967 Ellesmere Avenue in Scarborough. And the food is brought to you by Taste Buds, chef and maker, specializing in a variety of dishes with a Caribbean twist, natural juices, your rum cake, you have your pastry sauces, the jerk chicken, the soup, pastas, everything, man, check it out, yeah. Nice and easy, we are here, I'm feeling good. That drive was nice. Nice to see all the good looking people in the building. We got my traveling partners, Pippy in the building, yes. Okay. Yeah, man, so that's what's going on around here. So you guys were here till about 8 o'clock-ish. So if we don't have power enough with the TikTok on everything that IG, come check us out now. We're gonna be here. We don't like you, we're friendly people. We're nice, calm and easy, right? So without further ado,
it's okay because I can hear it.
we have the one and only Dr. Patsy. Yes, give her a round of applause. It's her that put on this Herbal Lab for us. She's continued to do good things. She's not only a doctor, she's a PSW, pastor, everything. She wears many hats. So help me introduce Dr. Patsy.
4.0. All praises to the Most High. Make the heavens and the earth. Yes. I'm really grateful for the amount of people that have come out. I'm really grateful and appreciate everyone that have participated, all the business owners from Now, Valley Books, Jubilees, Mobile Jubilees, Dynasty, Fabulously Nash, Fiona, also Minds Alike, Miss Alpi Al-Qadar, Psychotherapist, and ENCO, Luxury Butter, and Taste Buds where you get your Taste Buds really tasted. The food magazine. But yes, we're gonna get into it because we only have like literally 1 hour left. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this teachings. It's explicit, all right? It is explicit, so not everybody's going to agree with it. Okay. All right, and we want to pick up the Rise team. Rise team, they came out and support me, and I'm grateful for that. All right, Keja and Tyler. And yeah, I'm really grateful for everyone's faith. Mr. 21, all right, and Prince, cameraman, and Mr. DJ Biggs, and all my fellows. There's a lady that came out that liked my teaching, and she came out and she was a real good Samaritan. She's a real good lady, all right, and God bless you, Mama. Big up Miss Elaine, my lady, she long from from even more. All right. And she see a lot in me, and now I'm here. Going places. We're going places. We got my Bushman, Mr. Chris Garvey, grandson, or related to Garvey, the Garveyites.
Nice. Okay.
And also, my accountant, Mr. Rodney. All right. So here we are. So greetings.
Greetings
to you. I'm here all about, we couldn't even get the projector to work well, but anyways, let's get right into it, okay? Let's get into this stuff. All right, so who's here, who likes sexual health?
Yeah. Me?
Woo! Sexuality.
Yes.
Your sexual health.
Yeah. Talking about the body.
Everybody now, all after your book.
I'm in a trouble. Talking about the body and the bumble? Yeah.
Gosh. So last year at the Herbal Lab workshop I did, it was actually, and this is my 4th one actually, I've been doing it for over the years. And my ones that has been on my side, Fiona and Monique and Dynasty. Been on my side from since I started. God bless them. When it was 0, I'm still here, and I saw the people, I'm like, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. And my sponsor, Wasted Beads. She's out there somewhere. All right, so sexual health. What is it? It's created by God, and it's between man and woman. It's actually corrupted now. People that said it, buy it, everything. But we're talking about the theme of it. So we're going to get into, last year we did fatty liver, autoimmune diseases. And when we talk about the autoimmune diseases has actually played a part on your liver and vice versa. Because your liver, when you have liver is fat, it causes, it triggers autoimmune problems in the body, especially if you're taking vaccines. You know, that's the deep part of it. So when you're taking vaccines and all of these things, or foreign objects, or cosmetic surgery, it does affect your body and triggers autoimmune disease such as Graves' disease, Hashimoto's disease, makes your body swell pretty much. Right? So I'm not gonna get too much on that. And when you have fatty liver, which it could be genetics history, and it could be developed over the years by just eating bad, working in a bad environment, and so forth. It affects your health. So, get that one? And it also, if you're alcoholic, it does start to, develop fat and go into psoriasis if it's not treated and all of that. How do you get over fatty liver? Well, I have my red tonic. No, I have my no, we're not getting my tonic later. The liver warrior about it. The liver warrior to help detox the fatty liver. So 5 common autoimmune diseases is lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, cirrhosis, and even autism. Now, when we go into we're going to talk about the reproductive systems. The reproductive system is actually, some of it are autoimmune diseases such as fibroids, endometriosis, and cysts, polycystic ovaries, diabetes, hypertension, the list goes on. Autoimmune diseases is a very long list of diseases out there, right? And then when we talk about autoimmune diseases, it's cancers too. I wish we had the projector to show you pictures and everything, but I just want to work at it. Now, when we deal with autoimmune problems and so forth, it can affect also your endocrine system. So that is your endocrine system is your thyroid, your ovaries, your testicles, and just your adrenal glands, and it affects your pancreas. Again, liver problems. Pituitary gland, pineal gland, and the list goes on for that in the endocrine system. So I'm rushing through here. How much do we got? Yes. So it helps with your brain, and that's why I always say that take care of your endocrine system, take care of your adrenals, because when your adrenals are very exhausted, it starts to make you feel drained out when you think it's anemia or you just feel mentally strained, which that happens to you as well, is that adrenal glands that is on top of your kidneys where they're being over-exhausted, so they start to affect you. And it does affect your kidneys as well, causing later down the line renal diseases and so forth. And it does affect your hypertension. Because sometimes you can be laying down, when you're relaxed, your blood pressure is high because of adrenal glands are imbalanced and just stressed out. Now that we go through the endocrine, and I'm just rushing through here as much as I can. We got an hour, but anyways, what are the common sexual transmitted diseases out there? Can anybody answer me? No, the common one. What's the common ones?
Syphilis, herpes,
What's your laptop?
HIV.
Alright.
Gonorrhea, syphilis,
Trichomoniasis.
what's it called? Trichomoniasis?
The new one? I don't even know what they call that. I think it's something to do with herpes. Because there's different levels of herpes out there. Herpes is very complex. It actually is from the vaccines again that they give us, and it can lead to chicken pox, and then later on in life it leads to shingles because it lives inside your nerve tract over the years, right? So, we don't want to go against too much of the medical things. Hey girls! Thank you for joining. So the common ones are of sexual transmitted infections. Their diseases are syphilis, trichomoniasis, gonorrhea, HPV, which is human papillomavirus, hepatitis B, chlamydia, and again herpes and HIV. Okay.
A bad man.
So how do we know that we have this type? How do we know we are affected? All right, so now that you all answered me, now what do you do when you have that type of situation?
Get tested, physician.
You seek a physician and get tested, right? No. Right? Well, all right. So that is the yes. alternative.
Yes.
Also, what we're dealing with the medical part now. So when we go get ourselves tested, we go pee in a cup. Nobody collects specimens, test blood tests, swabs of the vagina, checking out the cervix and so forth. Because when these things do go untreated, they do cause chronic illness, such as it affects your brain. It causes hepatitis, right? When it's untreated, cancer, and it irritates, it affects your kidneys and your liver. So you have to get these things checked out because after a while they do take a toll on your whole body, right? So it's not something to play with, right? So as soon as my greatest advice to people is always get tested before you go bareback. Okay?
Where do I?
Get tested before you go bareback. Alright? That's why we go.
What about that?
Bareback is when you go raw dog. Raw dog. So raw dog is when that's what I'm saying? Because honestly, believe it or not, the even BV, syphilis, bacteriovaginosis, is actually transmitted, right? Yeast infections. And these things do live on men's penis, but it may not affect them as much by showing it. So they will always have to go and get themselves tested by peeing in a cup or so forth, right? And of course it does, if it goes untreated, it does affect their prostate and kidneys and the whole shebangs. And it does cause their penis to get weak, okay? These things does cause erectile dysfunction. And jellybugs, you start to get jellybugs such as they have no stomach. So that's why the human panel will come in appear. So now how do you get these things in your body? Obviously, y'all know the answer to that, right?
Sexual eating.
So obviously this can be entered into your body through sex and through what's it called? Anal, so bati kaki, bati popo. You girls are over 18, right? It's alright, in high school. You guys can handle it. Alright. So it's called, taking just prevention better than cure. Alright, girls? Prevention better than cure. Alright.
I'm too young for these things, eh?
So what happened? I forget some other there. Oh wait, now you handle this for me? Anyways, you got you that 30.
Right.
Anyways, so what happened is that, especially HPV, now we're going to go through the viruses. The viruses such as HPV, which is human papillomavirus, is actually to do with feces, shit. Okay? It actually has to do with that because the strains that we have in our doo or shit, feces, is actually, they kind of do match on with the strains that they find in the cervix when they do pap smears, right? So pap smears, HPV, is caused from men's penis that enters into men's body, and we call it bati kaki. Okay? Right? So this is called bati kaki. So bati kaki going into a vagina, it's called, and the vagina now called the bati pupu. Alright? Or bati pussy. Because these things, you can't mix bati and pussy too much. You can't mix it out. Okay? You just can't. Even when you're washing yourself, you always use a separate cloth. A cloth for your body and your body, and a separate cloth for your vagina, or front, right? Because it will help to eliminate these type of infections and, giving yourself infection and all these things like that. But then get back to HPV now. HPV is a serious virus. It's actually to do with genital warts too. So what to do is go for a checkup for that. And when it goes untreated, it causes cervical cancer. So Batakaki actually does cause cervical cancer. Because some women don't even know that they have cervical problems, HPV in their cervix. So it stays there and it gets untreated and it becomes cancerous or precancer. Okay? HIV now, of course, is by blood transfusion or blood needles, drugs, and to do with like, again, and HIV is actually highly spread through body. Okay? Not going to get that part. But yeah, it's highly spread by that. And now it's in the highest risk right now. Actually, they start to have little medications for it, which are just called PrEP. All right? To help with being exposed to HIV. Then we have the HSV, which is the virus, which is herpes. Herpes, HSV, which is...
That's one.
Yeah, no, that's a rash one. HSV, which is herpes. HSV. HSV. So it's herpes. Let me make it, we'll just give it a proper long version of it. So HSV is actually, as I was talking before, it lives in the body. It can live in your body. It's an asymptomatic issue. So it can live in your body and you don't know about it. It's actually dormant in your body, right? And if it's actually rising up on your body, like say a blister or rashes, it actually can be contagious. But either way, it can still be contagious because it can live in somebody's body without them even knowing about it. Okay? We soon get into the natural part of it. So as I was talking about the HSV, what you say you wanted to know more about the HSV?
No, we just didn't know that term. The term.
HSV is herpes simplex virus. So you can get it by skin to skin, oral, by mouth. You know, people doing their dirty, and going on each other. And and you're not so much getting it from Bati, but the most Bati ones are HPV and HIV, which leads to AIDS. Okay? So, you want to learn more about this? All my explanation, you have to go on my website or Amazon to get my new book, has released, and it's called The Girl Beyond Spiritual Fat Popo Batikaki. That's what it's called. The book is called that. That's my new book. It's out now. And it's very highly, deeply in spirituality and sexuality of what me personally went through and everything else. So get that. It's an explicit book. The Girl Beyond Spiritual Second Journal. Alright? Then we're gonna get into just about to go to business. So
the business.
it's true. And just people, protect yourself out there, okay? Because some woman and some man love them, some of them, okay? Patities. And you just can't help that, but that's how it goes. So that's why it's good to always wear your protections, okay? Any questions so far? No questions yet? All right. So,
What's that, latex? I don't know, I've never seen it.
you never seen a dildo before?
No, it's the first time.
You need to go to sex stores.
I know, I have to get out more often. She's gotta get
So
out.
this is a dildo, okay?
Oh my
All right. you have to pretend it's an actual dick, okay? All right. And then you're gonna have to know how to put it on.
Well, somebody made the mold, right?
Well, they come from China, so I don't know. All right, so you guys are watching this. You guys are watching this?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how we put on a dildo. Put on a condom on a penis. Okay? Please know how to protect yourself. Okay? This is how you put it on. And this is for the other man that go out of weird. Alright?
Pinch and leave an inch.
Oh, yes.
So why you never had volunteer when you tell come and volunteer? So this is how you put on.
Yes.
That's how you put on a condom, alright?
Never too old to learn.
And this is what a lot of women are using now is the rose.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
The rose, yeah, this is what it looks like.
So what do you do with it?
What's that?
It's a vibrator, so you just turn it on. You turn it on, and that's how it just goes.
You turn it on and it turns you on.
Right, and so it plays with your clit. It plays with your clitoris.
I heard that it makes
Okay.
you very numb. Is that true?
So,
I heard that it makes you numb after a while. You get this sense.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. The vibration is not good for for down here too much because
It's not good for your
a lot of people, I don't want to get high off of it or something, and it is.
That's not the life force energy, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it can't. No, it's just only for temporary till whenever your man come back or to cover up, things like that.
Well, these days,
I think it's a lot,
these days.
Yes, that's what caused the numbness down here. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, right.
So
That's what I have to show you guys about wearing your condoms, contraceptives. It's up to you if you want to take birth control pills or Plan B and all these things. If you don't want to make no more children, I understand the fact that some people they have to do certain surgeries to take out their womb and or tie their tubes and some hysterectomy and all that. And after a while, it doesn't really play with your mind actually because it's a piece of something that is gone. So yeah, do that and have sex, practice safe sex.
Thank you, Dr. Patsy.
Any questions from you guys? Wait a second.
He's burning legal fire.
No sex? Why not?
You must be celibate.
Yeah, he's celibate.
Sir, if you don't know, then you don't catch the keys out there without the woman them. You're not going away.
One burn.
One burn.
One burn.
One burn is good. One burn is good. Right? You can do whatever you want. You can do 69 with a person. You can do all kind of things. For the females, which helps with females' uterus, fibroids, cysts, all of that, and it overall helps. So it's anti-inflammatory. Okay, so most of these herbs are mostly anti-inflammatory herbs, also dandelion. Okay, and then we have the ahibi and some other long list of herbs. So we're not going to go all through all of that because we have different herbs. We have the maca. Yes, we have the maca that helps with that as well. And then, yes, we have the Medina.
She in the road.
And the
Move on, man.
Strong back.
all of them strong in my
Yes, I mean, we go over the guinea hen already because the guinea hen is made sure for that.
They used to make them.
Guinea hen,
No, we don't know what say good for now.
no, but good for the kidneys that are this anti-cancer herb, just like soursop leaf and guava. All right, so is that anything else you guys want me to go over?
I think that's amazing. Thank you for that.
Yeah? Thank you. Thank you. Have you another question?
What herbs can give you that walk?
The wet ass pussy?
Yes.
Okay, so we have the cheese berry is good for that. And also, of course, we have Dynasty. But to drink it as well is the red raspberry leaf, your aloe vera, and drink up your Jamaican we call the next one called tuna, and also the next one was called Irish moss, okra, and okra, sea moss, Irish moss, or sea moss. Yes, so anything that will build up your progesterone. Alright? Because when it's too much estrogen, it starts to dry out and it's not good. But yeah, anything like that. And also the yoni steams. I myself does it and Dynasty does that. Yoni steams. And she helps with the wet that helps you make you start to have secretion down there, start to get more wet. Alright? Just balancing your hormones. What is it?
That's a woman like me, make her get her wet.
You know what men should do? I don't like when men just go and have sex and then go and fight. They need to know how to rub with woman triggers and play with her kids. Alright? And make her get into the mood. You can't just go and jump on woman's saw and just I understand that your anxiety and they bust in no time. They bust in no time. That's the problem. So that's why they need to, they need to know how to, romance the girl. We can't the rest of it. We can't manage them, they need to know how to kiss up the titty them, kiss up them. Soft spots to women is their neck, their breasts, and all of that. Some women like, when they get their teeth sucked, they love them something. Yeah, boom, for the woman, from the man, is actually good for the woman, the female's vagina, because it helps to regulate it and it helps to balance out her hormones. So the sperms for the vagina is actually good.
Where can we purchase
Coming up with the right.
You want to see him? No. So, and to answer your question, Empress over there, I have also the woman tonic that helps with this issue too. So if you really want to get yourself in the nights, the woman tonic has all of that in there. This has helped a woman to bring back their cycle. It helps with their discharges, and it helps with everything in balancing just their female hormones. Then we have also the man tonic now, where the man tonic is for the man them longevity, prostate, penis. They have a stamina. And we call it jellyback. So jellyback meaning that their penis can't stand up straight. Even young men goes to this problem. Yeah, they can't get stiff. Some young men goes through these issues of where their things can't function as well. Again, it's because their food and then sometimes their body is drained out or they're stressed out and so forth. Yeah.
Or drug.
Yes. Trouble. Yes. All kinds of.
The young generation pick up.
Yes. Stress. Yes, that could be it too. Right, stress and all of that. So, men down and need to take care of your health, please. Because you know, you have a lot of women out here that needs to be serviced. Mental illness, and that's why we have all people put her about this situation.
So run the gas station.
So yeah, get the man tonic done. It says all the Jamaican herbs and spices in here. Alright, so you have a ramon, all of this them that bubbles show said the bedina, everything. So you're getting hand tomato forest, shimamaka, sarsaparilla, chini roots, Irish moss, so what you call sea moss. All that is in this man tonic. Alright, and for the woman one is a long list of herbs as well. Alright, to help with the females. Even people, women that's on perimenopause or menopause, they said it helps them.
So,
Yes.
there are some herbs are clean and some are built.
Yes.
Isn't it? I know what to say. Sometimes some people are clean, they want to cleanse.
Okay, so the herbs that, so you want to know the herbs that clean?
Huh?
You want a few herbs that
You
clean?
know about, they can tell the habits.
Yes.
No,
We can't manage with that. We call him, see, Bubba Julius is like my street vendor husband on the road. That's what I'm saying. We argue, we cause fight together, so we can't manage him sometimes. But anyways, that's Bubba Julius. I will go over that. So some herbs that cleanses the body are bitters, okay? So bitter herbs such as cerasee, rice bitters, angiogrovas, bitter wood, and the same down the line, which is a little bit estrogen, that's a little bit bitter. But yeah, those are the strong bitters, so far, and wormwood. So these herbs, bitters are good to flush out the parasites, as I was saying before, the parasites and the inflammation out in the body. It doesn't taste bitter, but that's the best way to get the body cleansed. And it does free up the bloodstream, yes. Helps with your digestion, your immune system, and yeah, it's a lot of things that bitters does. It helps with the liver, majorly with the liver. Okay, I'm telling you, the liver is a vital organ in our body that needs to be cared for on a daily basis. Okay, because without the liver, you're dead, just like the heart. That's why they have liver transplant or heart transplant. That if it's dead, right? If it can't function, okay. Kidneys is dialysis. You can live off of one kidney, but without liver, you just can't. And sadly, my mother passed away from that because it's liver cancer. And when you don't take care of it, it just starts to pass. It gets hard, psoriasis starts to occur, and all of that stuff like that. And you do have some symptoms. Skin problems start to occur. Itching, baldness in the head, the long list of fatty liver. It causes the symptoms are. All right. Any more questions for me?
So we have 5 correspondents.
Yes.
And people prefer sweet and salty. But we have also sour, bitter, and pungent. All need 5 corresponding tastes to balance the other organs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but
So
what
pungent
do
is
you
like
consider
cinnamon and
bitters?
all of those stuff, you know?
Yeah, like what do you consider bitters? Like what do you think we should have? Is that something to have first thing in the morning?
Okay.
Or, you know, what really balances out? Because I've heard that some people have water and they use lemon for the alkali and they use a little bit of sea salt in their water. So what do you suggest? Yeah, I read that. Sea salt in the water.
Lemon and sea salt?
Uh-huh.
Actually, lemon and sea salt goes well because it's electrolytes.
Okay.
It's actually helping with electrolytes alongside with taking your magnesium. So your magnesium and your that together will do well for the body because it helps with your muscles and helps with the mood. So bitters now can be taken any time of the day. Preferably nighttime or during the day because when your blood sugar is all raised up, because when you take it at nighttime or too much of it, it brings down your blood sugar.
Oh.
Okay? So anytime, that's why we always suggest as herbalists that you take a little bit of bitters before you eat. And you can take after you eat too as well. So it helps to build up, raise up the stomach acid, like to help with the digestion of the foods.
Okay, because
Yes.
I did that at night, because remember when you gave me the bitters herb?
Yes.
And I did that at night, and then the next morning, oh my gosh, it felt like,
Drained.
all the gravity, everything was just coming out. Like, yeah, so I was thinking maybe that one's better for the daytime, I think?
Yes, the bitters.
Oh,
Yes. And the woman tonic one now.
Yeah,
What was it? The woman tonic one you gave me?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you just have to know when to balance it out. So woman one now is more than for the daytime.
Okay.
Yeah, and the liver warrior. The liver warrior, it varies too, which is the same bitters too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, you can just depending on how your body can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I'll say. You should caution.
So when you open the woman tonic, you have to refrigerate it after?
Yeah, I suggest refrigerate it afterwards because leaving it out in there, it may pop on you because of the pressure of the herbs. It starts to raise up the cap. So yeah, I suggest put it in the fridge. Yeah. If you have a cool room temperature, you can leave it there.
So how much do you suggest to take? So say for example, I'm going to eat. Should I take a little bit of the woman tonic before I eat?
Yeah. For woman tonic one, yes, take it a little bit before you eat. Yes, because it gets in your system faster.
Is it half size? What's the size?
So you can the woman. I would suggest like little shot glasses.
Okay.
Show me the shot glasses. So where it is. No, it's right here.
So this is shot glasses.
Okay.
So this is equivalent to like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. This is what equivalent to. Yes. Yes. So this is what equivalent to. So
Good thing you have your backup.
yeah. So yeah, suggest that. Like you say, if you get up in the morning and you're going on ready to go to work and everything, you take a shot of the woman tonic, and then you can take some lemon water and lemon water and a little salt too to bring up to regulate the sugar levels in your body and start to get you going. But it's best you take it before you eat because it will help to get your system faster.
What's the storing time what's the storing dates from when you open it?
Herbs don't really spoil.
Okay.
Herbs don't really spoil because what it is, it's steeped into and infused into real alcohol. My alcohols are stronger than the Jamaican alcohol, Jamaican rum. It's higher percentage.
Red nephew?
Yeah, I have alcohols that's higher than that. Yeah. So that's about it. Is that all right? All right. Yes. But always if your herbs can't really spoil, you can even make it stay up to what's it called, 6 months to a year, especially if you have it in the fridge. I have ones in the fridge still in there for how long? That's fine. All right. Any more questions, guys? Coming off right now. No? All right. Thank you.
All right, do a next round of applause for Dr. Patsy. We move from the sexual health, all those teeth, my gosh. Can't stop laughing. Holy God. And we are moving forward to that mental health, that mind wellness. And we have a special speaker in the place.
Special speaker.
Special speaker. Special guest. Yes. Hold on. Alright. If I wasn't wearing my glasses, you see? Oh gosh.
We like her
The
mind.
CEO of Minds I Like.
Yes.
Let's give her a round welcome now. Step up.
Greetings, everyone. How is everyone tonight?
We're good.
Everyone's doing good? Good.
We're good. We feel
Glad to
nice.
hear. I want to talk things, but I think I'm going to keep it short tonight and talk about one thing. And we know that summer is usually a good thing for us as melanated people. We suffer in the winter time. That absence of sun affects our pineal gland, or is it pineal gland? Yes. And usually when our pineal gland gets hardened, it causes us to have a whole lot of issues. From lack of concentration, some of us get very irritable, we can become very reactive in our environment. And what I mean by reactive is just that, you know, that when we're around different people that may have different things going on with them, they bring a certain type of energy. And when we are tapping into that frequency, you can notice when people are having good days and when they're having bad days. And if you're around people that are having some pretty rough days, some of that energy tends to spill over onto you. Now, if you're living in a large family, and I grew up here in Toronto, but I had at least 10 people living in my house at one time. And we know as Caribbean people, we love family. But if someone is having a difficulty or a challenge, it does affect you if you're in the same environment. And think about it. If you're living in a family, and you might have a lot of women, I noticed that sometimes our bodies synchronize to one another. So if someone is having a menstrual cycle, then you'll see someone else in the family having it maybe 2 or 3 days later. So usually when you're living in a home with people, it becomes synergistic. And you can feel the energy amongst each other. And I remember my mom telling me that she could tell if something was going on with some of the girls in the home because there would be that disruption, not only in our menstrual cycle, but also in our own energy. So what do you do when you're noticing that you're feeling a little bit off? Do you ever check and take a pause and figure out, what is my body experiencing right now? What is my mind saying? Because, you know, there are times when people do have thoughts in their mind. And we can think about a lot of things all day long. And did you know that we have over 200 thoughts per day? 200. We think about a lot of things. And if you're a mom, you probably have 400 thoughts, right? Because you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about your health, you're thinking about the grandkids, and all the other things that you have to carry. And when we're carrying all that load, and we're carrying all that energy, we have to find some time to discharge some of that energy. Because what happens when we keep things inside, when we're not feeling good about ourselves? What happens when you're upset with someone, but for some reason you don't feel comfortable sharing? Or maybe you notice something with your partner, and you know things aren't working out, you're noticing an imbalance. All of these energetic, symbolic things happen for a reason. And it also affects our mind. So I always ask people, when you're having a heavy day, how do you discharge that energy? When you're walking around and you're meeting people, maybe you're going on the subway, or maybe you're taking the LRT, or you're going downtown. Have you noticed what that energy feels like when you shift from environment to another environment? So I'm going to ask people just to take a pause, and if they want to share with me what they've noticed when they're transitioning from one environment to another, have you noticed your energy shift? Yeah? Have you noticed your energy change when you're going into different environments?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
And we talked about this on the live the other day, right? That sometimes we just pick up other people's energy and it affects us. So what do you do when you're noticing that your energy is off? How do you get back into balance? Anybody else? What do you do?
For me, I'm a big solitary person, so if I'm in a space and I just feel like, because I get angry, so I take myself out of that energy.
Yes. And thank you. And you noticed it, and that's a big thing with self-awareness. Once you notice there's that shift, then there has to be something that you need to do to get back into balance and get back into alignment. Yes, what do you do to align yourself?
For me, it's a lot like Dr. Patsy said, like it's the preventative stuff. So as I look around, I see a lot of us have our head covered. And it's not even for this space, it's probably for the spaces that we had to pass through before we got here to try to protect some of our own energy and try to stop things from coming into us through our own antennas.
Yes.
So if I know that I'm going to a place that's going to be, very erratic or very unbalanced, I'll have my whole head around it.
Right. Right. And it's so important that we do that because, again, the energy, it travels. And it can hit us in anywhere. And remember when we went through COVID, what did they tell us to do? To isolate and to separate because they didn't want us to have that negative energy that was causing harm to people. But now we're coming up to the summer. And I know as melanated people, black people, this is when we thrive the most. This is when we shine. So it's good that we're getting our body butter, we're getting our sexual health in check, right? We're getting ready for our summer body. We have Bobo here with the nice oils for your body and the dynasty, making sure you have your internal health, right? We got our knowledge. People love to have a book during the summertime, right? And then all the things that we need. And I said, well, why not? Let's check on our mental health. And as black people, we don't always talk about that. But we have our natural way of healing ourselves. And when we get together like this, and we have our good food, we had some laughter, we talk about things, what happens when you go home? You feel rejuvenated, you feel energized, and you feel in alignment because you were able to get that holistic wellness, right? We have something for our mind, we have stuff for our body, and we also have things for our soul and our spirits. And when we have something in alignment and synergistic in the way that we do it, that's how we heal ourselves, that's how we balance our alignment. So what I want to wrap up with is that we have 8 types of self-care. I have my sheets there, but please give me your email and I can send you my package of things that can help you throughout this summer to stay well and in alignment. And it's so important that we do this and that we're around like-minded people that can also pour energy into you that is positive. Because we have so many negative things going on in our world right now. So how do we balance it out? You need to have the positive balance. You have to have the positive alignment, things that you can do to make yourself feel good about yourself. And once you're able to feel better, you have more clarity, and then you have more balance and alignment. So, to wrap up, 8 types of self-care. If people want to Google it, but what I suggest is that you do 2 activities from each area to get your balance. And that is so important. So, gearing up to spring, which we are right now, and going into the summer. How do you keep yourself aligned, stress-free, so that you have more clarity and vision in your life? So connect with me. I offer free counseling for youth. And also I have students that are therapists, and you can always get free counseling with them. So check me out, Minds I Like. And the reason it's called Minds I Like is because I want to be around like-minded people that share knowledge and wisdom and also bring about positive energy. So I said, did minds think alike? What about the minds that I like? The people that look like me that are bringing positive energy in health and wellness. So check me out, Minds I Like on Instagram. Free therapy. Email me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Althea. Yes, you can check her out mindsIlike.ca. You can email her out there at mindsilike.com.
Making mental health sexy again.
Yes, that is it.
How we do.
Always practice.
So, I don't know. I brought my loony boys if anybody wants to. We don't have much time, but there's loony we can juggle out if anybody wanted to get a few shakes of the ice in. And yeah, I'm just going to be walking around with my TikTok again and highlighting all the vendors and the greatness that was here today at the Herbal Lab 4.0. It's always great to see this event, and I can't wait till 5.0. It's going to be bigger, going to be better, going to be nicer. Yes, I like it, I like it. So, in regards to the wellness plan that Arthur was talking about, I got my hands on the little worksheets here. So, if you guys do want to check it out, it is pretty nice. So, things that maintain my wellness, things that increase my wellness from this state, things that increase my wellness from this state. So I guess the first one is like it's just taking your mental wellness and taking mental notes of things that will maintain your wellness. Like I'm well, I'm struggling. If you need some help, you need emergency help. There's contact information on here. There's what do you think? So yeah, check it out. So I don't need myself personally. I struggle with mental health and stuff like that myself. So any type of support like that, I'm always there for it. I'm always promoting it, always encouraging it, because we as a people, especially black men, we don't like to take on our mental health. We don't like to seek help. We like to act like everything is alright, or we don't say things is not alright, and it's okay to go and talk about it. Don't feel ashamed to talk about your things, because there's not people that go through things that we don't know, and if we don't talk with one another, how are we going to help one another to move forward, right? So that's why these things are there. Don't be ashamed, don't be afraid. Be like me, go seek the help, talk to people, create that community, build up that encouraging environment for yourself, positive minds and all of that, right? It's very, very, very important. Trust me, very important. If we're still hungry, there's still food over here. Oh gosh, this was my soup powder. I have not forgot. As you know, sometimes them day again, walk around with TikTok again. Yes, I can walk. I take it off waistline now. Unplug charger. Yes. So we have Enku, right? Them have all the luxury honey butters there. Only can see it, right? Divine activation for your skin. Yeah, man, but Mr. McMahon, them still soft, man. Oh my God, hey, you see this? Fragrance free. Oh my gosh, we said it again. Nice and nice and nice. I have to put it for you. But on my cord, yeah. I'm gonna check it out, check it out. You know, they do energy level and frequency